Good morning, scrubs. Let's get into this, shall we? Now, we have all of these different people coming together telling us different things about what's happening in the world. And we have a person such as Lavar Ball to come around and say some of the craziest things I've ever heard in my life. Seriously. For us to sit here and believe LiAngelo Ball is better than Zion Williamson. Come on. He's not, he's talking about his son would play rings around LiAngelo Ball. LiAngelo Ball would put rings around Zion Williamson. It's another LeVar Ball look at me contest. That's what it is, people. It's LeVar Ball saying, I'm back. I'm back. Y'all thought because I lost Lonzo, I got two more boys. He was asked a question. You guys got to realize something. You think because when you see it on TV, someone asks a question, they know the question is coming. So when they already was probably asked the question before they went live. Somebody will come up to him and say to LeVar, like, they want to know about how you feel about Zion and how you feel about his kid. Of course, he knew the question was coming. They set it up this way. It's not marketing genius. If this was marketing genius, it would equivalent to dollars. Lonzo Ball, let's say LeVar Ball didn't talk at all, right? And Lonzo was available in the UCLA draft. People would have jumped at bringing Lonzo over. He'd have went to the Lakers. He'd have had a Nike deal, a huge contract, endorsements, everything. I told you he blew over $35 million in the first year because he didn't take the Nike deal. Okay, the Lonzo brand of shirts that would have been distributed. Instead of signing his life away to Big Baller Brand, now we get to see what Lonzo is. His evaluation now is based on how he plays in the NBA. Now it's like, we're not going to offer you that kind of money. That would be stupid of us, right? Now you lost your appeal. See, everything else was off a projection number. And that's what you want. You want to be projected based on not your actual album sales. You don't have an album out. Not off your NBA basketball sales. You don't have a basketball game. You never played yet. So they don't know what you can do on an NBA court. Now, after the Summer League situation, when he was MVP of the Summer League, he could have gotten endorsed like crazy. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollar deals. He blew 35 million in the first year. Now he's going to recoup some of that next year when he signs with Nike. But the bleeding has already started. Then you got someone stealing from you. The little bit of money that they made from Big Baller Brand could have still coexisted. They could have still coexisted. And let me explain to you what I mean. The reason why I say they could have still coexisted is because of the simple fact they could have signed himself to his own brand coming into the league, big baller brand. Nike didn't have a problem with that. Adidas didn't have a problem with that. Reebok didn't have a problem with that. Three companies that were willing to give Lonzo Ball a contract empowering his own brand coming into the league. And this is why other blood brothers don't try to change up now. Keep that same energy you had when LaVar Ball was on them talk shows talking that big baller brand stuff. Black business, baby. Big baller brand. Do what you want to do. And yeah, I tried to tell you, it's not about hating on black businesses. Man, you just want to see a black business fail, man. Root for the brother. I'm like, look, not about rooting for the brother. Okay. Let me tell you what it's about before you start telling me what we talking about. Let me tell you what it's about. It was about, oh, what's up, Ticket? I see you. Ticket TV. Don't forget to subscribe to him too. Don't forget, this was all about one thing, LaVar Ball. That's it. All about him. He was promoting himself, and I kept telling you, I was like, look, he's promoting him more than he is Lonzo. He thinks he's doing Lonzo a favor. Lonzo's already going to the league. It ain't because of LaVar. LaVar was just bringing in hits to these networks. See, they were attention whores on ESPN, Fox. Keep bringing them on Undisputed. Keep putting him on Colin's show. Why? Because he was generating a lot of hits. Colin was mad that they couldn't even bring him back on the show no more. He didn't want to take off LaVar Ball when that whole thing kicked off with Kristen Lade. That's where Christian and him started falling out. Old Brown too. Big baller brand. Do what you want to do. My old Brown too. It's telling me what to do. So you dealing with LaVar Ball, you're dealing with somebody who's a delusional human being, but he's not business savvy. He's not on the same level as another human being who knows what the hell they're doing. It was clear as day how the process should have went. I mean that. Seriously, it was clear as day. It was laid out for him. This is what you need to do, A, B, C, and D. And if you went in that format, you wouldn't be in the situation you in now. That was clear. This wasn't about you. And you spearheaded. The kids don't even want to follow you. You messed up your second son's LaMelo. You messed up his chance. He might have gotten a shot at the G League, might have had a chance to get in there. But after watching you attack coaches, do you think Rick Carlisle was going to allow you to just come into the league again and go to someone else's team and start all this nonsense up? They don't interview parents like that. But the NBA will horse for having LaVar Ball out there getting attention. And pretty soon the coaches and the commission say, look, this guy is a fan. He has no attachment to this, except for his son and child plays in the NBA. That's like us interviewing all of these other guys in here. Like all these other parents, we're going to interview all the parents now. That's going to be the new thing. Let's just interview the parents and see how that goes, and give them a worldwide platform and let them talk about their knowledge of the game because they coached AAU. Anybody can damn well coach AAU. You can coach it. All you got to do is pay the fees. That's it. Grab a couple of kids and say, "Hey, I'm gonna pay the fees and buy your jerseys." You're an AAU coach. Just that simple. You want to be an AAU coach? You can be one by 5 o'clock. I'm serious. Now, of course, he thinks this is bringing attention to his son in a positive light. It's not in a positive light. His son, LiAngelo, might have a chance to be in the league someday, but he's somebody who's an offensive, I'm going to shoot the ball all the time and do what I want to do. LaMelo don't want Lavar messing with his career. He already feels he's not in the league because of Lavar. And he's true. They could have had Big Baller Brand powered by Nike, powered by Adidas, powered by Reebok. You could have still had your black owned business. And it could have been a booming, successful business. That way you would have had your shoes out. People could have ordered the shoes, could have had their Lonzos. Now, damn it, if you got your Lonzos, you might as well get rid of them. They didn't have the infrastructure. It's like when brothers have a good idea, they just don't know how to go about doing it. I don't want no people attached to us. We don't need nothing. We coming in the league. We own ourselves. He went into the negotiation with Nike and Reebok. Do you know these people talk? The executives is like, this guy's delusional. He's like, we offered this guy a kingdom, and he turned it down, thinking he was going to get a much better deal. Shannon Sharp can't even get his damn shoes. They had to have somebody at the house make a pair for Shannon. But Shannon on there, man, I still haven't got my shoes. And you charging people $400 for stuff they're not going to get? Now, all these LeVar Ball fans, he just trying to be a good daddy. And I tell you, time is the greatest teacher of all. Time is the greatest teacher. Because at the end of the day, when time expires, what are you going to see? Nothing but everything exposed. And I told y'all, way when all this was going on, y'all was giving me all that slack. I said, wait. I said, wait. Wait till this whole thing is exposed. Then we're going to see how many of you still feel the same way. What's up, Prince O? I see you. Thanks for your past donations, man. You the king of the Cash App. The prince is here. Ballaholics. All three sons will be outside the league in 2020. That might be true. Lonzo might stick around for maybe one more year. He might be a Grizzly or something before he's gone. But here it is talking about Lonzo don't want to where he don't want to play because it's cold. Why you want to move him out there? It's cold out there. What they gonna talk about trading Lonzo to New Orleans? Not cold in New Orleans. Hot in New Orleans. That's Louisiana, fool. What are we supposed to do? Put him somewhere close to his house? He don't like it out there. He wants to be warm. That's goofy. So, like I said, if you want to donate to the page, click the link in the description box where it says donate. Leave your phone number there if you want to get into the live chat. You want to talk now, and we'll call you up. You could be on there. You mean the stockbroker? Stockbroker been playing, hasn't he? He said probably a janitor. Oh, you heard something from Dwight Howard. You heard that he's gonna be sitting out the rest of the season. And they're gonna try to just get rid of him, and hopefully all this attention about him just dies down. The NBA wasn't finna bring him up when his booty been in question. Then the man had booty surgery. Nah, the memes that would have been flying around. They'll be, did they get the gerbil out or not? So yeah, and they tried to cover this thing up. People around the league is talking. I'll tell you, NBA players, they gossip. They are their own social media outlet. Believe me, they're their own social media outlet. You would be amazed how the news travel to NBA players. They know stuff before it even break. The media don't even know it. They know it. It's like, how did it get to him already? Maybe somebody tell one person on the team, an athletic guy, he come by and whisper it in one of their ears, and they just go pss, 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 like birds. And the whole league know in like 5 minutes. Oh, party all the time when Eddie Murphy brought party all the time around Prince. When party all the time was hot, Eddie Murphy had a record and he was like, Prince, ooh, Prince, you heard my record? And boy, that was something else. Oh man, that's messed up. That's a little E. That's a little E from Miami, I think. Sorry for they loss, man. I mean, Zion Williamson, let's go. To the end of the day, Zion Williamson was straight swallow LiAngelo Ball. Come on. That kid, that kid is what, about like 98 pounds, maybe 120? Zion Williamson eat 120 pounds for breakfast. No, he's not. He's not athletic to match up with them. And they told Lonzo they shut him down. They told Lavar to shut down. They gave after the meeting he had with Magic and all that. When you talking about Lavar, couldn't say nothing until it got to the trade deadline. He was talking about trading Lavar Ball. I mean Lonzo. Lavar had said nothing. He had said nothing the whole season. He was quiet because they already gave him the warning. When they got LeBron, it was no words. You don't talk about the team. You don't say nothing about the team. And once they saw that they were trying to steal, trade Lonzo, he was like, "Screw it! Y'all gonna get rid of my son anyway. I'm finna talk. Now you can't tell me what to say." And I took his side in that. Zion Williamson, I don't see playing 15 years in the NBA. I don't. I see him probably playing for 5 to 6, maybe 7 years in the league. Maybe. Lonzo, I mean, let's look at LeBron's game. LeBron James' basketball skills and basketball IQ coming into the NBA was a lot different from Zion's. LeBron could pass, so he was a better facilitator, passing of the basketball. in high school. So he could survive on the court and direct the game and run the court. Zion don't do that. They are two entirely different type of players. He goes from right to left with power, but he's a crash the boards type of guy. LeBron was never the crash the boards type of guy. He wasn't a big rebounder, only if the uncontested rebounds. LeBron wasn't in there contesting guys for boards like that. Zion will come over your back, get the ball, go up and dunk. Plus, he has no right hand whatsoever. He right hand dunks, but he has no touch with his right hand. He's a full lefty. LeBron's a lefty, but shoots with his right. So him shooting right hand layups, left hand layups is easier for LeBron more than you think. Well, they're gonna give him a nutritionist, but how do you nutrition someone whose body mass is already like at 285, 295 solid with that kind of athleticism to be able to jump as high as he can with 285 on his back? That's saying something. And if you ask me, his knee was not 100% when he played in the tournament. Sean Kemp after the lockout. Oh, that's what happened when you leave Sean Kemp in Cleveland. When they traded the Rain Man to the Cleveland Cavaliers, that was like the dump site. That's where your career go to die. That team couldn't make the Final Four. That team should have been eliminated in the first round, to be truthfully honest. Duke survived two of the games. They never really won a game in the NCAA tournament. They just survived them. Guys missed layups. Like, oh, he missed the layup. He missed the layup. And in this one, guys missed free throws. Guys didn't close out, gave up big shots, and they lost the team basketball. I remember when people were talking about Zion Williamson and where he's going to go and how great he's going to be. And everybody was so high on him. We were all saying to ourselves, like, man, Zion going to be that next big thing. I was the one that sat there and said, Zion has a lot of flaws because he plays on one side. They'll work on getting his right side, but it's going to take time. So if the NBA tie themselves to him, which they're going to do, because he's a marketing genius, he's a marketing phenomenon. He will do one play that you'll talk about all night long and they'll talk about on all the social media networks. So he's walking in the door with $100 million contracts, period. But as an 18-year-old kid, I understood why he came and played. Came back and played for Duke. Business wise, it didn't make sense for him to come back and play. But him coming back to play means he didn't let the people down in North Carolina Duke. Just think how bad that would have hurt his stock coming from Duke and going out like that. If you look at all the people who were prospects from high school going in, like Carmelo Anthony, everybody thought he should go pro after the high school, and he went to college, played 1 year for Syracuse, won a national championship his first year there. They won a national championship, and then he goes to the league. Then you look at, so him and LeBron was in the same draft. So you got, I mean, no, did LeBron went before him or did they go in this? No, I think they went in the same draft. Yeah, they went in the same draft. Then you got, then you got the situation with Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose comes out, plays 1 year, goes to the NCAA Finals championship game, has a chance to win and seal this game with free throws, and he misses. And they go to overtime and they lose the championship. But they went there to these games. Zion Williamson, no matter what, should have made it. And in the last final seconds, you don't even touch the ball. The team don't even get you the ball, and you're that guy. RJ Barrett gets the ball. Shouldn't have happened. Now, is LiAngelo a better ball controller? Yeah, he's a better ball controller than Zion Williams. Him bringing the ball up, he's more in control, but he's a gunner. He's somebody that's going to be gunning, but yeah, you playing against guys who are never going to be in the league, as opposed to you playing against guys in the damn league. It's night and day. And what I've noticed from guys in college basketball now to the pros, from back in the days and to now, is guys do not practice free throws enough. I've never seen this many people miss this many free throws coming from college to the pros. People don't practice it because it's a tedious task. Sit there and shoot free throws all day. Very tedious. You got to go there, keep doing that. You don't want to spend the time. They rather go do shoot arounds, get in and get out. They got stuff to do. They never see the necessity of it. And then they're shooting 60, 70% for the year because they don't give a damn. And then when it comes to a situation you need to hit a big free throw and you choke it, then you'll start to understand. The reason why Golden State Warrior can win championships because they're shooting 90 some percent. You got players out there holding the ball, they're shooting 90. You got Kevin Durant who's shooting like 85, 86% from the free throw line. You got guys that's shooting 90 and Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. These guys shoot high percentages. So you foul any of them and they get to the free throw line, guess what? You got problems. And the Los Angeles Lakers got a whole team of players that can't shoot. They had the lowest free throw shooting percentage in the league. That means the league is trying to help you. They putting you to the free throw line. You're not putting the ball in the basket. It's only so much they could do. Well, Texas Tech, man, can you believe that? Who saw that coming? I know Bobby Knight ready to kick something over. Now they want to get good. I had Virginia in my Final Four, and I had them losing in North Carolina. But I knew they would bounce back after being the number one seed going in the first round. They were number one seed, knocked out in the first round by a 16. I knew they would bounce back. Well, what has LeVar Ball done in his career and when it comes to basketball? You guys have done probably more than LeVar Ball. He's coached AAU. Whoop de damn do. Any one of you could coach AAU. He talking about I trained Lonzo Ball how to play basketball. I got Lonzo in the NBA. Now you thinking you can, that's a pipe dream you got. And now you think you're gonna get all three of your sons in the league. Whoop de doo if they get there. I've seen AAU where one of the players swung on the coach. I've seen AAU, one of the players walked off the court. I mean, he played the kid, walked off the coach. Like, man, I ain't playing. I'm out. Absolutely right, Calvin. One play goes the wrong way, I'm blowing up. Now we ready to choke somebody. My blood pressure be too high and I'll pass out on the court. Only way LaMelo gets in the league, the only way, is he got to get away from LeVar Ball. Some team might like this will give us some publicity, like the Phoenix Suns. So him looking at the Phoenix Suns, they could use that. They could use some publicity. But if they trying to win games, they're gonna need guys on that team. They're gonna have to move a lot of players. Period. Because unfortunately, the best basketball players are not kids that's even in school. These guys are old enough. They dropped out of school, and my buddy had one of the best AAU teams alive. Period. But they wasn't gonna get any endorsements because they was a bunch of thugs that wasn't going to college. So there was gonna be no Nike shoe deals. There gonna be no Adidas shoe deals. They had to wear what they had. They was out there on the corner serving dope. 16, 17, dropping out of high school. And my guy was trying to say they like he had an AAU team picking those kids up, but dealing with kids like that come from life or death situations, and you put them on a basketball court because they really skilled at the hoop game, they destroying these other kids. Because they while these kids go home to mommy and playing, they paying the bills at 15 and 16. Kids was dangerous. And then when they get in an argument on the court, it ain't just gonna end right then and there. They so I'm gonna see you in the parking lot, homie. Yeah, real. Yeah, I got you. You know, and it's a whole different type of dangerous situation. And then my boy, he had to like keep these kids in check. And then people gonna be like, we don't want that team, it ain't you. So it was a dangerous team. Believe me. We did not want to see them. Nike paid Zion's mother to steer him towards Duke. Who paid LeBron's mom to co-sign a Hummer for him in high school? Did they look into that? Did they look really hard into that situation? Also, he can drive a Hummer to high school. His mother got approved for a loan. A woman who's been on federal government aid got approved for credit loan to be able to afford a Hummer because of the estimated money her son was going to come out with. Yeah, well, it is what it is, man. We all do the best we can. But don't forget to donate to the page, man. I want to see all you guys in there hitting the like button to this video. I want to see y'all out there hitting the Cash App up or clicking the link in the description box. And if you guys want to get in the live stream, you can. Mr. Robinson, if you out there, I see you in the chat. I can get you up here. Which in-game scene? It's all on the screen, Fiend account. I talked about Black Panther 2. That's the name of the account. That's the movie account. And today we will discuss some other things further about Avengers today. So revealing some secrets about Endgame. Don't forget, I'm Carcino for Life on the Cash App. If y'all want to hit up the Cash App and donate, or you can click the link in the description box, leave me a message where it says donate. Leave a message there and leave a phone number. So when we go live like this, we can call you guys up. You can be part of the live. I'm out. Deuces.